Oh my God, the handler and the RTC up in the house.
Yeah.
What you say, Jonathan?
How you doing, sir?
Yeah. Matt, what you say? This dude climbs mountains. Now, tell us about the mountain you climb, sir.
Very tall, very cold, and they're very barren. And they gotta be decorated.
Now,
They gotta be decorated with flags.
what inspires you to climb that mountain, sir?
Just being healthy. That's all it is, really.
Your health.
I'm watching people in my life struggling with health issues, right? One of my step-parents succumbed to heart failure. And another one who's on that path. I'm just trying to stay as healthy as I can for as long as I can.
Now, does the coldness add to any healing?
Yeah, it makes you move quick and burn a lot of calories.
Oh my God!
I'll tell you.
All right, well that's very interesting.
I
factoid.
start up, right? The belt's tight. Make sure it's tight. By the time I get back down to the, the base of the mountain, yeah, the pants are falling down. It's good. I lose about a pound every time.
All right, so
We do one tomorrow.
So you're into fitness, right? And now, and you climb mountains. That's way cool. Now, once you get to
It's really cool. I mean,
the views up there gotta be
it's
amazing. Oh my God!
Like when I went out to the Adirondacks Mountain, White Face, I'm just like sitting and it's negative 20, negative 40 out there. I'm like the only crazy person up there, except for some people skiing back down. And I'm just like looking out at the landscape. I'm like, how could you not love this?
I seen your picture on Facebook, and I said, "Is that Matt? Or is it Neil Armstrong?" Holy shit. Yo, you were on the moon dropping your flags, huh?
Yeah, just a new spaceship. Go plant a Trump flag up there too.
Just saying, no. We're going to do it on Mars, are we?
Elon flag, right?
Yeah, right. So, but, all serious knots, of course. It's good to meet brothers like y'all of like minds because that's my goal is to bring together like minds and shine light on what's wrong, represent what's right, and then simply put, get it done, and have a lot of fun doing it. Because if we don't enjoy what we're doing, somebody said we gotta pay you to be in the RTC. Hell no. We're gonna make it so cool, everyone's gonna want to join.
Yeah,
that's what you got to do. It's like the RTC is the new club.
You got to change the face of the RTC, and I'm not talking about color. I'm talking about you got to get more youth involved. You need 18 to 35 year olds. You got to have more, bold ideas. Instead of being this afraid to offend, someone that is conservative, moderate conservative. You gotta speak up. If somebody's corrupt and they've been in office for 30 years and haven't gotten anything done, it's time to go.
Gotta go.
You had your chance and you blew it, right?
Yeah.
So now it's time to find candidates that's gonna represent all of Americans, and they're not gonna be bought. They're not gonna sell us out. They're not gonna take a bribe, right? They're not gonna take a payout from a lobbyist to basically sell out our districts. They're gonna represent us to the fullest. I mean, they get a salary that's close to 200 grand a year, and you mean to tell me you can't live off that? Because they see
Should be able to.
Yeah, you see the campaign money, and they get influenced by, hold up, the people are paying me this, but the corporations are paying me this.
Oh my God.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, I do,
So
sir.
they got to take lobbying money out of politics. It's a conflict of interest. How are you going to represent me and take money from these corporate donors? You're going to look out for them because they're paying you more money.
Simply put. And remember, they all taking all our money and give to every other country but us.
Yes. Yep. And that's what Elon Musk is doing. He's exposing the corruption in politics. And people are getting upset because he did this. My heart goes out to you, and they interpret that as a Nazi suit.
You wanna know what Frank told me?
Yeah.
Frank said, he fired all the people at USAID, and they said, of course we're gonna say they gotta go back to work. He said that they used a machine and ripped the name off the building. Say it's not so.
Hey, they need to.
So
They need to. I mean,
we are now.
nah, we didn't order that. Sorry about that, sir.
What are we gonna put on the building now? It's our building still, right?
Yes.
What are we gonna do with that building, sir?
We're gonna put American flag and say
No.
America first.
America first.
Right,
But I think he said he was gonna use border security.
border security. Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna put border security.
That's what we gotta use our imagination.
Because they disrespected the border security officers for so long. I mean, can you imagine going to work every day and doing the opposite of what you were hired to do, right? Yeah. Governor Abbott put barbed wire fencing, trying to prevent the illegals coming in. What did the Biden administration do? They used the border security guards to go down there with bulldozers to take the wires down, to lift up the fence, and to usher them in, unvetted, unsearched. But yet Christopher Murphy and what's the clown's other name?
I mean, just
Blumenthal?
Blumenthal. They asked everybody there to get ID. They waited in line for almost 2 hours.
They wanted to ID him.
ID him and pat him down.
I mean, here's my thing, right?
It's hypocrisy.
The illegal immigration, it's bad enough as it is.
Yeah.
But can you imagine being an immigrant, coming to this country, going through the due process, and then you just see thousands, millions of people just cross the border illegally. They're given housing, they're given health care, they're given schooling. While you, as doing the right thing, enter this country legally
to earn your right to be here,
to contribute to society and be an asset to everybody in this country, right? And see that happen. To me, I would probably lose my shit if I was a first generation legal immigrant here. So I give those people, a pat on the back for watching this and not losing their crap.
And they understand what we're saying. They know what we're saying is not racist. It's crazy. It's insanity to even call us racist. At some point, we all can trace our lineage to another country. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about hating the ethnic background of the people that's coming in here. It's the fact that you're coming in here illegally. And not only that, you have the audacity to want me to pay for it. Right?
Back in the day, everyone went through Ellis Island, was vetted, and had to get a job.
Yes, exactly.
Simply put.
Yes.
Now, you got the handout, getting all the benefits, free phones, free health care, and free services of every type. And we're paying for it, right? And then they're going to murder, kill, rape, destroy. Oh, hell no.
And burn our flags, stomping on our flags, waving the flags of their national origin, and telling us, you can do it now, too. Telling us to...
What are they telling us? Fuck y'all? Oh, hell yeah. We'll say it like this. To all you ignorant immigrants, get the fuck out of our country. Simply put. This is we the people, the American people. United we stand. And anything that gets in our way will fall. I'm not guarantee that because the American people have such a force. Once united, it has been the Biden and the Obama and all the administrations making this the divided states of America. Not so more anymore. We're going to correct this now. I understand we got some education of them liberals and leftists and Democrats, but the way I look at it is whenever you're making change, people are going to have problems with it. Once the change is implemented, they'll follow like sheep because they have done so in the past. So all you have to do is make the right changes. They're going to like them because they have already shown that they like the shit show that we're in now. They just don't want to accept that they were wrong. Simply put. They can't accept that they were wrong. Imagine that. But that's okay. We got a new way coming here, and it's going to be so much fun. What did you say, Jonathan? It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be an awesome time.